Hello, YouTube. My name is Bernie Sanders, and I want to personally thank you for tuning into tonight's stream on the Kamikaze Games channel. But you all know why I'm right. I am once again asking for your financial support. As you are very well aware, there are no exterior sponsorships, including ones from the top 0.1%, on the Kamikaze Games channel. All profits are made entirely from viewers such as yourself. In the chat of every video, which would be on this side of the screen, you can send super chats to Kamikaze Games should you please. Also, in the description of every video, there is a link to Streamlabs where you can send direct contributions to the Kamikaze Games channel without giving YouTube a cut. There's also other options, such as YouTube memberships, which give you many benefits, including but not limited to emojis, once again in the chat on this side of the screen. But if that's not enough for you viewers, I understand in this growing and changing world, there may be you would like to contribute to the Kamikaze Games channel, and that is where I send you over to the Kamikaze Games Spring Store, which is also in the description of every video and has a page on the Kamikaze Games YouTube channel when you select the videos. So at the Kamikaze Games Spring Store, you can find many amazing products, such as the normal stuff that you would find in a spring store, like the official Kamikaze Games t-shirt. Do you appreciate the graphic design of Kamikaze Games? Well, you can get yourself a shirt that shows your support for the channel. But I know that clothing is usually expensive, and there may be other ways that you would like to contribute to the channel. Well, on the Spring Store, there are many, many amazing products, such as this mug. Do you drink coffee? Do you drink anything? Do you drink water? You can drink water out of this Kamikaze Games mug. And if that's not enough, everyone has to go to sleep every night. You will spend 1/3 of your entire life in bed. Why don't you go to bed with Kamikaze Games? Do you want to sleep with Kamikaze Games? Well, now you can with the official Kamikaze Games pillow. Very good stuff. You can find all of these amazing products in the Kamikaze Games Spring Store in the description of every video. But if that's not enough, ladies and gentlemen in the audience, I have given you plenty of options to send your financial support to Kamikaze Games directly. But if none of this is something that you enjoy, if you don't wear clothing, if you don't drink coffee, if you don't sleep, I bet you listen to music. Did you know that Kamikaze Games is a recording artist with two albums for sale on his eBay store? On the left, you see his original Gas Station CD. Admittedly, by Kamikaze Games himself, it's not a very good album, so, maybe not pick that one. But the one to the right is his follow-up album, Take Me Home. This one is better. It's half the album is really good. And Kamikaze promises that in the future, he will eventually release an album that is good from start to finish. But for the most part, Take Me Home is good at least 50% of the time. All of these options are available to you, the viewer. Once again, thank you for tuning into today's stream, and we will see you in the next one. I have been Bernie Sanders, and I hope you have a good night. Thank you. Alrighty then. Hello and once again, good evening YouTube. Welcome back. Welcome back once again at long last to some more of this game. This game is called NASCAR Thunder 2004, and this series is called the NASCAR Thunder 2004 100% length career mode as Tony Raines on Legend difficulty. Last time, I don't even remember what happened last time, it's been so long. We went out to Oh, we went out to Pocono and Tony Raines was the winner. Okay. I did not expect that. Wow. Anyway, we're still 111 points behind Dale Jr., so that's not desperately fantastic news. That was the 6th win of the season. And yeah. So, yeah, the question on everyone's mind is not, will I survive Indianapolis? It's not, will I make it into the lead of the points at any point this season? No, the real question is, will the hotel call me during this stream? I don't have to work tonight or tomorrow night. What are the odds that I get called in? Let's fucking find out together. Yes. Yes, indeed. Anyway, hello and good evening, YouTube. How's it going? My voice is not doing so hot. Of course Dale Jr. is on the pole. Why would he not be? And yeah, so here it is. So, qualifying. Indianapolis is the worst track in this game. I cannot stand coming to this place. Something bad always happens here, without fail. And yeah, so I'm just looking forward to something terrible happening in this race and me rage quitting my entire YouTube channel. This could be the last video that I ever upload. Last video that I ever upload. Very distinct possibility. So, hope everyone's enjoyed the channel over the last 11 years. It is indeed going to be 11 years.
This game is a master of pissing me off
weeks,
so fucking much. I only needed 3 points there. 5. You're gonna give me 5.
Hope everyone's bringing me cake. That is 14
fucking
months
5.
from
You're gonna
Yossi.
give
Thank
me
you.
5.
The first lap is fucking 30. That is horrendous, actually. Yeah, qualifying here is difficult as well. And we are not going to be qualifying well in this race. Fantastic. Yeah, so we really needed to qualify well because this track sucks and being around another car is basically guaranteed death. So it's a good thing that we're going to qualify like absolute fucking goddamn dog shit in this race. Oh, by the way, the points leader is starting on the pole because, you know, it is NASCAR Thunder 2004 after all. So there's some guaranteed points lost there. So that's fantastic news. And this god-awful qualifying session will come to an end finally. Here we indeed are. What kind of god-awful lap was that? Fucking a 24th. Great! Boy, I cannot wait for that. Yes, this is worse than Dover, because with a good car, I can actually do good at Dover. In no way can I do good at this goddamn track. I fucking hate coming here. So yes, indeed, it is time for MRN to talk to us. Take it away, MRN.
Welcome to MRN's live coverage from the famed Indianapolis Motor Speedway for today's Brickyard 400. NASCAR Winston Cup racing from the Brickyard. It doesn't get much better than this, Barney.
This track's tradition alone is what inspires the drivers to do well here. What a great feeling it must be to stand in victory lane at Indy. We'll see here shortly who that lucky man is going to be.
Brett Bodine really needs a good finish in this race. He's got a long way to go on the points list.
And how frustrating that must be. You're working just as hard as everyone else, yet you just can't seem to finish well on race days to gain the valuable points you need. These guys need a good finish just to regain their confidence as a team.
The 155 car has had a couple of incidents on the track with Ricky Rudd.
Every driver in Winston Cup has had a bit of trouble on the racetrack at one time or another. As long as they keep their composure, everything should work out okay.
Fucking typical journalist.
Casey Mears really hasn't qualified too well this year.
Yeah, that can really be a huge letdown for your self-confidence as a driver. You know you're a good driver, you have a strong car, but it just seems that nothing ever goes your way in qualifying. Makes it tougher to focus on the job at hand come race day.
Anyway, I do want to make a couple of announcements, actually. along with the new shill stuff, the new Bernie
Hello.
stuff, this new Bernie stuff, if you missed it at the start, you'll see it again at the end. I have a couple of new stream commands. I have a couple of new donation levels that will pop up on the screen. So, yeah.
Now, let's take a look at the starting line.
Have fun trying to find those.
Dale Earnhardt Jr., the NASCAR Winston Cup points leader.
Yeah, of course the points leader is going to start on the pole, because why wouldn't he?
Starting in row 2.
Shut up.
21 car and the Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet.
Anyway, is 5 louder? No, unfortunately. I could make it louder. Did you know that 5 is only playing at 50% volume? I could make it twice as loud. I could. I very could, well could. I was gonna make a new thing for 30, but I think people like the Rage 30 more. The other 30 that I was gonna do I thought was funny, but I don't think anyone else is gonna like it as much as me. So I did not make it. There are 2 new stream commands.
In row 7 are the Citgo Ford and the Sterling Marlin Dodge. Starting the race from row
Yes.
8 are the Valvoline
Yes, in fact.
and the Haviland Dodge.
Alessandro Sebastian got it.
And in row 9,
It is,
the
in
Dodge
fact,
UAW Dodge.
I have finally gotten a stream command for 100s.
Starting in row 10,
It's
will
been
be
so
the
long,
M&M's
dude.
Ford and the Hooters Ford.
I'm not sure if you heard, but a nicotine pouches sponsor from the R.J. Reynolds Tobacco Company, who own Winston, named Zone, joined RCR and Kyle Busch. Of course they joined Kyle Busch.
The 01 car and the 97 car.
Why wouldn't they? Why couldn't they sign with Corbin? That's my question.
The 14th row has the Caterpillar Dodge. and
Casey!
In row 15 are the Granger Ford. And the
Oh,
Volvo
2 Roush cars in row 15. Ooh, that's rough. That is difficult
Starting the race
for the
from row
Roush
16
drivers.
are
That's just another car that's going to pass me throughout this race. Yeah, this is going to be miserable. We're starting terribly, so I'm going to have to pay attention at the start. So, don't say anything important in the next 5 minutes, because, yeah. Join RJ and himself in the victory lane when you win. More like join the founder of nicotine as a whole in heaven when you fucking die from consuming it. What are my thoughts on SRX no longer existing? Hey, that's a good thing to start out with. Yeah, so SRX is dead. 160 laps lie ahead at this track, known only as Indianapolis Pain and Suffering. Yeah, hasn't this series lasted longer than SRX? This series started in early 2020. This is lasting longer than SRX at this point. We've been doing this for longer. That really does just say everything, doesn't it? Oh, there's another Roush car back here. Kurt's back here. Yeah, it sucks that SRX is dead. It was really good most of the time, but not always. They really did try to do quality over quantity, which is nice, but they also did cup drivers over interesting drivers. So, you know. Yep. Predictions on this year's Royal Rumble match. Ooh, that's a good question. I have not been watching any wrestling. Because, once again, I don't have cable. So, like, I have no idea what's going on storyline-wise. I have no idea what would make sense at WrestleMania. So I have to imagine that, like, Randy Orton's gonna win the Rumble and go on to, like, lose to Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. That's the only thing that I can predict at this point. Car looks okay. Amazingly, that did not give me any visual damage. First contact of the race comes on lap 2, and there is no visual indicator of it, so that's good. Never mind, we now have a visual indicator for damage. Fuck this goddamn game. Shouldn't have kept Paul Tracy in this whole time. That is a very good point. That's a very good point. I mean, He could add crash test dummy to his resume, and honestly, it wouldn't be a lie. You big dummy. Can you, like, not? Please and thank you. This track sucks enough. I don't need to be wrecking on every corner. Keep digging. I'm not digging, I'm driving. It is quite literally impossible to dig whilst driving. Unless you're like gonna dig inside of like a takeout bag. Like that's the only digging you can do inside a car. Like, I mean, you think, like, first of all, there's barely enough room in the front seat of a car for a shovel to fit in. And then from there, you have to be like, you need to be like, have one hand on the steering wheel so your car doesn't go flying off the road, and the other trying to dig. And then you can't get any, you know, muscle into it. You can't put any force into the digging. For them to say dig all the time, it doesn't make no sense. Doesn't make no sense. Haven't tuned into 100% race in a while, but I'm home from college and there's a wonderful blizzard. I know, right? Isn't this just fucking greatest? While the rest of America gets to deal with like 15 inches of shitty white stuff. We get to deal with negative 50 wind chills. I'm real excited for that. I have to fucking go downstairs and keep running my toilet so that the pipes don't freeze. Although the pipes did not freeze during last winter, so, and I was, you know, no one was living here the whole time. No one was even living here during that period. And everything was fine, so, you know. But we're making up time. Waltrip started 4th, and he's all the way back to 15th. Now, you know, I've passed him, now he's back to 15th. So another great run from Michael. Unfortunately, it does not look like Michael Waltrip is going to be kissing the bricks this time. Although that would be some funny shit. You know, everything is possible. Don't touch that dial. This race could be over at any moment. Thoughts on Gunther leaving Haas? It's great news for Haas as an organization. Now maybe they will, like, actually be competitive. I know that's a big ask, but, like, you know. I don't think anyone's going to be able to turn Haas around as an organization. It's just touch and go for the rest of its existence. I would really like to be clear and, like, not have someone on my outside at all times. I would really like to just complete a fucking pass. But no, that is simply way too much to ask for. And don't worry, Kurt's up my ass getting ready to fucking take me 3 wide on the exit of this corner. Alright, somehow managed to clear this 42 car. I got a great resume for Haas, not wrong. You just gotta tank. You just gotta tank cooling. Cooling and dirty air, just tank it. Focus on quarter speeds, you stupid motherfuckers. I don't know. And hire Alex Palou. There it is, there's the solution. Solution to all the problems right there. Opinion on the men kissing country music video. What? My only complaint is that I'm not the one being kissed. What the fuck is going on with this video? Is it by Jason Aldean? Did he try to make up for the "Don't Try It in a Small Town" video, trying to send an olive branch out? Thoughts on Gaunt Brothers Racing? Ty Dillon sunk them into bankruptcy, that's all I know. They never got a charter, and then they hired Ty Dillon. A deadly combination if there ever was one. Where'd the fucking map go? Jesus, what the fuck was that? Thoughts on NASCAR bringing back stages? Stage cautions at road courses, yes. The one good change that they've made in the past 10 years. They have immediately gone back on because they're stupid. Yeah. So no reason to watch road course races anymore. So that's great. Thoughts on NASCAR Netflix show? Not desperately interested. Don't plan on watching. You know what? Maybe I should do a review series. Maybe that's what I should do. Maybe instead of doing race reviews like back in the day, we should review the NASCAR Netflix show on a weekly basis. That sounds horrible. I don't want to do that. Watching this while watching Charlotte Hornets. Oh, so you can be sad while you're sad. Aren't they shit? I don't think Charlotte's had a good sports team since like the 2013 Panthers, or whatever year that was. Like, it's been like a barren wasteland of disappointment. It feels a lot like the Chargers. I know the feeling. I know the feeling all too well. Another terrible playoff season, by the way. There's like no good teams this year. Nothing unusual with that. Most intriguing Cup team for 2024. I will look at the options once this corner is complete. Please turn. Please turn. Why are we going 145 in a turn we can go 165 through? You want to explain that to me, bitch? You maybe want to come up and whisper it in my ear? Spire, Wickware, or Trackhouse? Those are some good options. I will say, Wickware Racing, after like decades of being an actual clown show joke, are actually starting to look somewhat decent. All it took was his son being arrested for domestic abuse. That's all it took. All it took for Wickware Racing to ride its way into success. What a sad state of affairs. Wickware Racing. You still don't know how Danica Patrick won the 2013 Daytona pole. Well, that's because the Daytona pole was rigged for a few years. Remember when the Daytona 500 pole was rigged and actually it was fun watching that qualifying session and it wasn't just a guaranteed Alex Bowman pole? Remember those days? Those were some good days. Yeah, and I also appreciate how everyone blocks you off the track in this game. It's so nice. I've been playing so much NASCAR Heat 3 lately that I'm not used to how these cars drive, and I'm not used to the AI just clearing themselves off of you. You know, is it so much to ask for that to not happen? Like, literally, all I'm trying to do is come out of the fucking corner, and now I have a 66 rival. This stupid, awful, goddamn track. I fucking hate this place. Fucking goddamn terrible. Fucking awful game. Fuck this fucking goddamn game. This will always be the best NASCAR console game, he says, as that happens. So yeah, that's a destroyed car, so we're gonna be slower than we already fucking were, which was incredibly fucking slow. Thoughts on Lindsay Brewer in Indy NXT? Isn't that the fucking, like the stripper? Shut the fuck up, announcer, you dumb fucking goddamn bitch. So, what's everyone's opinion about going from dead last on 20-lap fresher tires in the field? That's my favorite part of these streams, is when we're dead fucking last because of fucking stupid goddamn shit like that happening. Yeah, and this is going to be an actual good pit stop, too. Yeah, actual good pit stop. 16.3. And we have to waste it on a caution and repairing this piece of shit car. Oh, cool, we're fucking last. Yay. Now I can't look at the chat because I actually have to fucking be dealing with these stupid fucking cunts. So Terry Labonte blew up, so that's interesting, I guess. I guess that's interesting. I guess someone maybe cares about that. I don't remember where he qualified. He probably had He probably qualified like top 30 and the car was pushing out way too much horsepower. Probably fucking blew up. In all likelihood, that's what's going on. Oh my god, it doesn't turn! Getting passed by Greg Biffle because this thing just goes fucking straight in the corner. Yeah, good times, good times. This track fucking sucks. It's horrible. I don't care, crew chief. This is not the reason that it's taken a month for me to do this stream, by the way. Despite me doing 4 practice races for this god-awful track. No, it's just because I never have days off. This is not worse than the Indy Road Course. The Indy Road Course is great, actually. I'll have you fucking know that it was the best race of 2023. And we're immediately going back to the shitbag oval for absolutely nothing to happen for 3 fucking hours again. Shut the fuck up, Bobby Boone. You came down on me, you fucking blind ass cunt bitch. I wish the rest of the field wouldn't race me as hard as they could. Unfortunately, everyone else on this track feels the need to block me all the way down to the fucking grass on every corner, and then get mad at me when I get tight, because they didn't give me any fucking room, because they're fucking assholes.
This game is a master of pissing me off so fucking much.
That's a member for 23
I only needed
months.
3
That
points
is
there.
1 month
5.
away from 2 years.
Guys,
Adam Peel.
you're gonna give me 5.
Thank you for being a member for 23 fucking months.
5.
That's insane.
You're gonna give me 5.
What happened to Decker's OnlyFans? It still exists, doesn't it? I think it's a Patreon account. You pay $69 a month. You can access, like, bad photos of a fully clothed Natalie Decker. I'm sure someone pays that. I'm still thinking about doing a Kamikaze Games calendar. Did you see that fucking, all of, like, conservative Twitter was on fire because of the, red-headed libertarians, like, calendar? Like, there was, like, fucking... There was some real seething going on there. If Suarez has another bad year at Trackhouse, is he in danger of losing his seat? No. No. Suarez is basically in a Cindric situation where the team probably wouldn't exist if he was not there. So no, Suarez can continue to be absolute walking mediocrity for the next 20 years. Should be a great time. Can't wait for that. Didn't they finally get rid of the Bristol dirt race? Wasn't that like the only time he was ever relevant all season? It turns out the Decker OnlyFan was a myth. But like the Patreon thing does exist. It may as well be the OnlyFans. I know plenty of Rule 34 artists that operate out of Patreon. Well, there's Mark Martin. There's the reason that I have to fucking listen to the crew chief, not shut the fuck up for the next 5 laps. We're so much faster because of the fresh tires, but like... if I get alongside him, he will try to kill me, so... We're not even that fast. You see, that's the thing, is that even on 15-lap fresher tires, we're not even that fast. So... when we get on to even tires is when I'm going to be very concerned. I mean, I have made up a second on the leader these past couple of laps, so maybe I'm overblowing that slightly. But when we do get on even tires, it's going to be noticeable. It's going to be noticeable. Let's see if I can't do this. So if I go off the physical track, he will forget that I'm down there. There we go. That was the fucking strategy to get around him. Now he's going to be alongside me into this corner. So I may as well just fucking let his ass go. Oh my god, get under 60, you fucking asshole. Oh my god, keep the fucking shit on and lower the number. Shitbag game. How did I manage to piss off Mark Martin? He fucking held... He gave me an entire half lane in turn 4. He gave me an entire half lane. And then was surprised when the car pushed tight on exit and I fucking died along with him. It's like a shocking moment. Surprised Pikachu face. Alright, well we got around him without dying, so if I don't hit him for the rest of the race, we should be fine. But that's a big fucking ask at this goddamn hell track. This track is nothing but pain.
This game is a master of pissing me off so fucking much. I only needed 3 points there.
Nice thing to come out of the shower to see.
You're gonna give me 5.
Why aren't you watching me in the shower? Exactly. Why can't I join you inside of the shower? Thank you, Travis Knoll, for being a member. Your car still doesn't fucking turn! But thank you for being a member. The EA should have made Mark Martin immune to getting pissed off. True. True. Try to shut the fuck up for once in your life, crew chief. Yeah, I think we've hit about a upper limit at this point, especially considering the car doesn't feel like fucking turning today, so... Blaney isn't even, like, in my top 5 favorites at this point. Like, unironically. Shut the fuck up, crew chief! Talk about any goddamn thing else besides Arrival for once in your life. Please, for the love of God. Anyway. We're closing in on these guys. Hopefully that means I've driven far enough away from the 6 for him to shut the fuck up. I don't know who my top 5 is. I made the list, and it's in PowerPoint, and it's not open next to me, so I can't say.
That's cool!
Shut up! I can't even read this long chat. There are Rule 34 artists. Oh my god, there's a fucking donation going off, and I can't read that. Racing Collie gave me some amount. Thank you, Racing Collie. It is appreciated, whatever amount that was. There's so much going on right now. There are Rule 34 artists who make images of Bart and Lisa from The Simpsons. Yeah. Some of those are really good artists, too, is the thing. You know, some of the best artists out there are Rule 34 artists. Like, honestly, like, separate any morality. Separate morality from the art. It's objectively some of the best art that, like, exists. Like, it doesn't get much better. Like, the quality is what I'm trying to say. Okay. Anyway, I'm trying to fucking not suck in this race, and I'm doing a terrible job at it. Busher is not number 1. What if I went to a Suns KG? What? If I went to a Suns game, they'd probably lose. I still wish that I went to a Suns game during my Phoenix trip. They probably weren't even fucking playing, though, honestly. I don't even know when the NBA season starts. Like, shit's been going for, like, what, a month now? I don't fucking know. Like, they were really bad in 2018. That'd have been a fun game. Oh, Kenseth, that's right. He started back in like row 15 and he's up to 10th. What a run from Kenseth. Is today the day that Matt Kenseth will kiss the bricks? Oh my fucking god, it doesn't turn. It just goes straight. You're supposed to be able to carry 165 miles an hour on both ends of the track. Horrible. This game sucks. I hate this car. I hate my life. Just think of how happy I'm going to be once this race is over. And we move on to a game that doesn't suck. You've never had a rowdy before. I have never had a rowdy. I was actively looking for rowdies. And I still never had one. You know? And now I'm glad I didn't. Because there's fucking mercury in it. It's like, Jesus. It's like, okay, that's a little on the fucked up side. Dude, so you're telling me that Kyle Busch got arrested for carrying a gun into an airport in Mexico, and he also has gotten sued for his fucking energy drink having lead and mercury in it. Like, at what point do we just accept that Kyle Busch is not a good person? Like, what point do we just accept it? Oh my god, there's so many questions, I can't keep up with the chat. 42 people watching this, and I still can't keep up with the chat. There's some people that I watch that carry like 8,000 viewers on a stream. And I can't even keep up with 42. What's up, chat, by the way? I'm suffering at Indianapolis. The track where there's only ever been one good thing that's happened here. Mercury and lead must taste pretty fucking good if they were putting it in the drink. So many questions. Answer them now. I'm trying.
This game is a master of pissing
I'm
me
trying.
off so
Hey,
fucking much.
welcome
I
to the
only needed
KG
3 points there.
Appreciators.
5.
You join approximately,
Nine.
I don't know,
You're gonna give me
35 others.
5.
Thank you for
I
giving me
need
$2.99 per month.
You're gonna give me 5.
Just like
Tell
Tell us some fun work stories. If I start telling work stories, we won't be talking about anything else for the rest of the stream. So, like, you know. He kills a man on track. We're going the Tony Stewart route. We think that Kyle Busch is going to pull an Anthony. Kyle doesn't do any other racing, though. He stopped doing, like, other shit. It's like, I don't think he even enjoys racing anymore, honestly. Remember to not crash during pit road entry. Thank you for the update. I will keep that one in mind. Thank you. I will definitely take that advice into consideration. JJ's reversals has disappeared. No longer watches. Still very active on X, though. You want to look up JJ's reversals on X. I want to start unironically calling it X, like in normal conversation. I think that'd be funny. Yeah, I don't enjoy racing anymore either. It's very interesting. Was that fucking rival points? Was that fucking rival points? Was that rival points? I think that was rival points. I didn't even touch him. God, this game sucks. God, this track sucks. God, my life sucks. Come on, baby. Let's do the Twix. Come on, baby. Let's do the Twix. You put it in your hands and then into your mouth. Twix. baby Twix. How about that Epstein list? There was very little of interest that came out of that, except for the Stephen Hawking part. That wasn't even the list, that was just like the trial deposition. Like fucking Stephen Hawking apparently had some interesting taste. That's the only surprising bit that came out of that. Staying at my hotel is on your bucket list. Why? It's just a generic hotel. It's just a basic bitch hotel. We don't even have room service. We don't even have a restaurant. Got a snack shop though with incredibly inflated prices. But if you're nice to me, I do give you a discount. If you're nice to me at check-in, I will give you a discount. Elon's gonna buy YouTube and call it Y. X and Y moving closer. It's human nature. Anyone get that reference? Does it have free breakfast? Yes, it does. And you want to have it when the old lady is working because she puts on extra frosting on the donuts. And it's to die for. She puts like on like a thick fucking layer. I'm telling you, man, it's some good shit. She should work at the local donut shop. I'm telling you, man, she is fucking good at her job. You want to put something in your hand and put it into your mouth and an 8 Twix? Can relate. Can relate. Does it have a caramely center? Does it have a creamy center? Yes, my hotel has donuts. We're not some fucking 2-star Comfort Inn type shit. No, we into good shit. We're on the upper end of the spectrum when it comes to lower middle class. Wear a GoPro to work. It wouldn't be very interesting. You'd probably see mostly just the computer screen. You would have seen a funny motherfucker last time, let me tell you. Last night, man, there was probably the dumbest person that I have ever served in the history of working at a hotel. I'm telling you, man, I have had actual, like, mentally stunted people stay at the hotel. I have had literal crackheads stay at the hotel. I have had criminals. I have had, you know, people on the run. I have had some crazy cast of characters stay at my hotels. But this man, this absolute fucking man, takes the fucking cake and eats it too, cause goddamn he was fat. So this actual fucking mongoloid came up to the desk last night and said, I don't even know where it began, but like, our front door isn't working right now because shit be dumb. So you have to come in through the side doors. Well, this guy was so fucking stupid, he could not read the sign in front of his face, nor could he find the clearly marked entrances on our rectangular building to get in from, you know, the side. So he was too stupid to figure that out. Now, then he fucking came up to me and said, "Oh, I don't know which one is the one with the hot tub. So I just picked the cheaper one because the room with the hot tub is definitely gonna be the cheaper one, right?" No, you dumb motherfucker. So this dude was too fucking stupid. He booked on Booking.com. This is important detail. He booked on Booking.com. And he said that he couldn't figure out which one had the hot tub. Even though when you look at our hotel on Booking.com, guess what? It's clearly marked which ones have the fucking hot tub. And it's not the cheap one. Dumb bitch. Anyway, so, along with that, this actual fucking mongoloid was like, how am I supposed to get my stuff upstairs? And I was like, you come in through the fucking side door that's at ground level. No, he was so fucking stupid that he thought the entrance that went to the steps was the only entrance he could get to. Or he could have fucking, like, asked me politely to open the front doors for a fucking minute to let him get his shit out of the stupid-ass vehicle. But no, he didn't do that. He just acted like a fucking dipshit the entire time. But you want to know what the absolute icing on the fucking cake was for this interaction. This is quite possibly the most amazing thing that I have ever heard in my life. This actual human being, this 100% bona fide, real person, said to me, well, this review isn't going very well so far. Oh my god, dude. I almost laughed. I had to press my lips together as tight as possible to not burst out laughing at this actual fucking retard. Oh yes, this one review out of the 10 to 20, 10 out of 10s that we get from everyone else, this one retard is going to sink our fucking review scale. Give me a fucking break. I should have laughed at him, but I did not. I actually called my assistant manager to talk absolute shit after he walked away though. Like, I had to tell someone about that. I had to tell someone. Unfortunately, the professional in me took over. Like any other context, I would have laughed at this man. Like it was hard enough already because he was acting like such an absolute fucking inbred moron the entire time. And then he actually laid that one on me at the very end. Like that was fucking, like this man could have been like Dave Chappelle with his fucking delivery. Like goddamn, that was, the timing was impeccable. The comedic timing was all over the place. Oh yeah, and then this dumb bitch never told me about his 2 stupid dogs. And guess what? You can't stay in the hot tub room with 2 stupid dogs. You can't even stay with 1 stupid dog. So even if he had selected the correct one, I would have had to fucking tell him, hey yo bitch, you can't stay in there. Can't stay in there with your stupid fucking shitty dogs. And of course, this was not marked at any point in the fucking reservation notes. And he didn't bring it up at any time. And according to our policy, I could have charged him $250 for not notifying us about the pets. But I didn't. I should have though. Anyway, that's that story. That's that story. That's basically the highlight of the entire week. Nothing else interesting has happened at the hotel this week. Yeah, just like the show. Yeah, I was hoping someone would pick up with that. He's a viewer in disguise and wanted to just troll me. You know what? I'd do the same shit if I knew where someone that I watched worked at. I'd do the same shit, honestly. Yeah. Anyway. That's that story. I really don't have anything else to say besides the front door is not working. You know. Not really much else to say. It's just stupid, is all. Oh god. The tennis ball episode, yes. Good shit. Good shit. This chat has great taste, I have to say. This chat has impeccable taste. Can I throw people out of rooms? Yes, I can throw people out of rooms, and I have thrown people out of rooms. It gets very interesting, especially when the police get involved. When the fuck? Okay, Dale Jr. finally pit. Okay, that means I can pit now. I want to stay on the same sequence as Dale Jr. There is a shop. There is a tiny shop for buying shit. Are you proud of me for railing a Japanese lady? Was it consensual? If yes, then I am proud. Otherwise, needs work. How about that weather? Absolutely miserable. Absolutely fucking miserable. Yeah, okay, let's see if I can come down the pit lane without dying. As suggested by the chat. Fantastic. Alright. I'm gonna raise the tire. Actually, I'm gonna lower the tire pressure. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Am I thinking of having a burger tomorrow? No. I don't plan on eating anything tomorrow unless I go to the movie with my mom. We're gonna go to Mean Girls if it's, you know, not miserable out tomorrow. Oh, look at that. Otto's got the classic KG logo. So that means that you've been a member for 24 months. You've officially reached the 24 months threshold. So now you have the retro logo next to you, denoting that you're a true fan. Always good to see Luis in the chat, by the way. That man is an absolute stud. Follow the LT Files on Twitter. I don't know what his plans are for this season, but like, if you want quality, like West Coast racing coverage, he is the man. The man. Not just a man, the man to go to. I mean X, sorry. The LT Files on X. There we go. There we go. Recovered it at the very end. It's going to the Clash. Hell yeah, dude. Get to see some good shots from the Coliseum. Exciting. Yeah, that's what I should do instead. If we don't go tomorrow, I should just stay home and watch the original one. Find a copy on the Pirate Bay. I have not pirated anything in a very long time. I can't even remember what the last thing I pirated was. Oh my god, we're 15th. Jesus. Did everyone else pit? Are we dead ass 15th right now? Wow. That's bad. I knew this race would be bad. I knew this was going to be a really bad race. But, like, I didn't think it would be 15th. I was thinking it would be, like, 10th. And Dale Jr. would just fucking, you know, win and lead every lap. But now we're going to lose even more points. Fuck. Yep, it still doesn't turn, by the way. Don't worry, it still doesn't fucking turn. That hasn't changed in the last, you know, 48 laps. Instagram? I didn't know. I guess I didn't even know you had an Instagram. Maybe that's... Do I follow you on Instagram? I don't know. I don't really use Instagram. Like, at all. I'm on, like, once a week. I open it whenever Breaky sends me fucking reels. What is my pick for the Super Bowl? What are my options? Garbage, garbage, and garbage? In a perfect world, it's like 49ers versus Dolphins. Probably what's gonna end up happening is fucking, you know, Chiefs, Cowboys, or some god-awful shit like that. Oh, that's right! You did lose your old Instagram. That's right. I remember that. So I did follow you. Anyway, we're still 15. That's pretty bad. Pretty bad, pretty bad. Detroit versus Cleveland. That would be a legendary Super Bowl, let me say. I hope that happens so badly now. Oh my god, it doesn't turn. This car is horrible. I hate this track so much. Chiefs Dolphins are on Peacock. Remember Katy Perry's Peacock song? That came out when I was like in 7th grade, and let me tell you, being in 7th grade and listening to all the class girls saying cock over and over, it was difficult. It's difficult, I will say. Texans, that's right, the Texans like got in, like on merit. Like they're not just squeaking in like, you know, for no reason. Oh, how about them Titans destroying the Jaguars and keeping them out of the playoffs? Now, that was a great moment. Great moment. Kenichi Udeze led Tennessee Titans. TikTok on my cock. I don't know, dude. How come TikTok's official sound is like, music is not that song? Like, come on, dude. Branding! Branding, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Jaguars blew it. You'll love to see it. Fucking despise the Jaguars. Pick for the Royal Rumble. I still don't have one. I went with Orton earlier, and I'm going to continue to go with Orton. Just because it's stupid. And makes no sense. It makes no sense storyline-wise. It makes no sense Royal Rumble-wise. Why not? It sounds like something WWE would do. Isn't Rollins WWE champion? Probably going to be CM Punk winning the Rumble. Or like, whatever championship that Reigns doesn't have. Alright. Christian Fittipaldi falls to the awesome might of 15th place Tony Reigns. Or not. He's actually faster than me coming out of this turn. Wow. But we can't beat Roman Bell. Sad. What is it, my opinion on everything being pride related now? It dilutes the message of pride and flies in the face of everything that, you know, the gay rights, you know, movement of the 80s and 90s stood for. Basically what I'm trying to say is we won. We've won. We don't need it anymore. Stop with the bullshit. I can marry a man now. We don't need this shit anymore. Leave. Stop. Stop trying to invade schools. Thank you. That is my opinion on pride. Yeah, I also have painful memories of Super Bowl 50. That one sucked. That was about as bad as when, that's about as bad as 28-3. Just about. Very close. Those were like back-to-back, too. Just what a fucking 1-2 punch of garbage that was. Super Bowl 49 was pretty bad, too, I won't lie. Well, you know what? You know, at least it was... well, I mean, not to a Seattle fan, but, like, I thought it was funny. As much as I fucking despise Tom Brady, it was at least a bit funny. Space Jam 3. Can we get Space Jam 3? Can Bubba Wallace Space Jam 3? Bugs Bunny has to fucking, like, enter, like, an F1 race against, like, some, I don't know. I don't know. Have I had a Bacon King this week? Yes! Yes, I did have a Bacon King this week. What day was that? Was that Monday? I got a giant fucking ice cream sundae too, by the way. It was $1.19, and they filled up an entire small cup to the top in ice cream. It was like, it was amazing. And it was $1.19. It was so fucking good. And the Bacon King was alright too, I guess. I didn't feel like I was gonna have a stroke, so. Oh god, oh god. KG, if you marry a man, could it be you? You need the extra Air Force money for being married, damn. No, it was Tuesday, okay. Thank you. Thank you, JC. Thank you, JC, for the fact-checking on that one. Oh God, what if has a KG as mine tattoo? Oh damn, well now I really don't have any options, do I? You know what? Polyamory is a thing, is being more and more accepted. The more people that I marry, the more tax benefits that we get. Like, let's be honest. Let's be honest, this is actually an interesting strategy. Hold on. Hold on, my capitalist hat is on. I'm gonna put my capitalist hat on in a second here. The more people that I marry, the more tax breaks I get. Interesting. Have ever heard the show Clone High? Yes, I've never watched it. I don't care to watch it either. It's perfect. Damn right. We're gonna be Mormons. Yes, I loved Looney Tunes back in action. That was like my favorite movie for a while. Watch that shit. Let me cook, yes. Let me cook. Let me fucking cook. Anyway. It is so cold here, dude. My feet are freezing. The heater is not on. I'm excited for F1. I'm interested to see if Red Bull takes a step back at all. It's kind of shitty that, like, there's no driver changes next year. So that's kind of lame. And they somehow brought Sargent back for some inexplicable reason. How cold is it? It's negative, well, my computer said all day that it's -6 ambient, but if you include wind chill, we should be pretty close to -30 by now. Probably past it, honestly. It's supposed to be close to -55 wind chills, so, yeah. Then, you know, the North Dakota special. Fucking frozen goddamn tundra. Yes, I did know about Seth MacFarlane. Have you ever watched the original Family Guy pilot? Like, not the pilot for Family Guy, but like the Hanna-Barbera, like, what a cartoon. It's pretty good. It's like way too, like, high. It's way too, like, script-based. Like, there's a lot of slapstick, but like, most of the jokes are so script-based, like, it would never work as a Cartoon Network show, so I'm not surprised that it got reworked as an adult animation show. Adult animations. -48 wind chill. Fun. Oh yeah, you're from Montana, aren't you? Yeah, you're like at the center, like, I'm pretty sure it, like, dumped. They were showing on the Weather Channel, actually, where it was dumping in some small town in Montana. Disgusting. I fucking hate it here. Horrible! The weather conditions are gonna favor the Chiefs. Yeah, the fucking -20 wind chills. That's gonna be a miserable fucking game. God damn. Isn't that tomorrow? I actually have tomorrow off. I could watch that miserable game. Well, actually, that's the only time that I do watch football is actually at work because, you know, TV is there and stuff, and not here. TV is there and not here.
Number 02 is looking right. All clear, buddy.
You know, I ask myself sometimes, why did I buy a house if I hate it here so much? And you know what? I'm still looking for an answer. At least I'm not in Detroit. Good point. Good point. No one's found the new, Super Chat amounts, by the way. There is a new command for over 100s. Alex Johanning hasn't been here yet, so haven't seen that one yet. And there's also a new one for 7. There is a new command for exactly $7. So, yeah, that's a good amount. It's not as fun as 5, but it's a good amount. I'm kind of curious to see if it'll work. Usually whenever we have a new Streamlab alert, it like doesn't work the first stream for some reason. Same thing happened with 45. And I think that still doesn't work. Take me down to the paradise city where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. What the NFL wants is Cowboys versus Chiefs. Yeah, and that's, no, the last thing on the planet that I want.
Run it loose. You're okay.
Go fuck yourself.
You're clear.
Any blow-ups or retirements yet? We have seen, Terry Labonte has blown up. I haven't seen anyone else, though. So, it's a mystery beyond Terry Labonte. What inspired me to start playing NASCAR Heat 3? Missing Corbin Forrester every week. Rams versus whoever. I mean, I'm still mad at the Rams for killing Carson Wentz back in whatever year that was. And basically crippling his career. I'm glad they got Stafford a ring, though, because Stafford's always been a, fine, upstanding gentleman. Wasting his career at the Lions, and then once he leaves, the Lions are good, so it was a great trade-off. Stafford got a ring, and now the Lions have a fucking half-decent team for the first time ever. It's like, goddamn. What a trade. Most trades never end that well. An all-PA Super Bowl would be Civil War. I don't even think, like, the Eagles and Steelers fans have any real beef. That's the problem. There's no beef there. Where's the beef? Where's the beef? Where's the fucking beef? Bernie Sanders votes to increase taxes on Wendy's. Questioning where the beef is at. Eli Apple is why Stafford got a ring. Eli Apple is like the most dunked on NFL player. Aw, Jeff Burton blew up. Hey, that was a position. Never mind, it's good that Jeff Burton blew up. Never mind, it's actually a good thing. North Dakota Nutsack Super Bowl, let's go. Any concerts I would like to attend? I would love to go to one of the Static X shows. But, like, there's, like, nothing, like, within the fucking vicinity of here that I could go to. So, the answer is not really, as it turns out. As a Central PA resident, they do have beef. But is it as big as Cowboys-Eagles beef? Is it as big as Ravens-Steelers beef? Like, is it of comparable size? Like, are we talking a quarter pounder? Or are we talking a Big Mac? Like, come on. Oh my goodness! Kenny Wallace is blown up too! Oh, the engines. Yeah, it's just someone in the chat just fucking jinxed this shit. Now we got a bunch of blow-ups. Unbelievable, dude. Unbelievable. The power of the chat is that... No, that's still Jeff Burton. Okay. Limp Bizkit and Metallica. Oh yeah, Creed's back. I forgot about that. $101. Oh my god, they killed Kenny. How bad are my Instagram reels? I mean, when I go to the section, it usually just sends me like Bluey clips and tornadoes. That's like it. That's what Instagram sends me. Like, alright. Creed for the Clash, yes. That'd be something. It would kind of fit the target demographic. No, they'll just fucking bring, what's his goddamn name again? Tim fucking Duggar again. More Tim Duggar. You know. I don't think I've ever heard a song by that man, and I never intend to. A bunch of people crashing things and dark, dark humor. You should send me some. I used to get a lot of car crash reels, and I don't get much for dark humor. I am a fan of that.
The left rear's getting warm.
There's an unholy alliance between Karrion Kross and AOP on SmackDown. Wow, that's intense. I care a lot. That's what should play at the Clash. Faith No More. They should play at the Clash. Do we have second wind in this race? Absolutely not. But the car just gets worse and worse as the race goes on. It just gets tighter and tighter. So no, we do not have second wind, sadly. I mean, second wind is me finishing the event. We're lucky to not DNF at this goddamn track. Do you buy diecast? Have you seen my Twitter account? There is an entire video on this channel called All of My 124 Diecasts, and it's like an hour long. Yes, I do. I do buy diecasts. I buy too many diecasts, as a matter of fact. I just got my Black Friday shit from Plan B sales. I got a Miguel Paludo 8. I got a Josh Balicki 53. I got Michael Annette's 2019 scheme. I've never had that yet. I think that completes my Michael Annette collection. Except for the promos that he had in H. Scott. There is a promo for his TMC car, number 46, that I never got. Because it's $200 on eBay. But yeah, that's what I got. That's what I got. So, yeah. I'm still waiting on my Brett Moffitt Talladega win. And I'm still waiting on the Michael McDowell Indy win. I've got those two. I should play at the Clash? Yeah, gas station should play. That's the real thing. Gas station, live performance at the Clash. They should just get the Clash to play at the Clash. Are they still around? Do they still have enough members that aren't, you know, drugged out? Probably not, honestly. Gas station's first live performance at the Clash. We'll just basically be playing Fuck Your Test over and over. Do some Judas Priest covers, I don't know. We need a gas station too. It's quite literally called Take Me Home, my friend. It has been in the description of every video. Along the bottom of the screen, it says "Buy my album." That is the album that we are discussing. That is the album that I am talking about. Death Clock at the Clash, yeah. You think I'd sell an actual album if I played at the Clash? You think anyone would want to buy it?
Got one eye.
Watching a movie. Alright. Is it Mean Girls? Is it the new Mean Girls? Anyway, it's lap 74. That's a good number for this series. Actually, no, it's not. We did not do anything in the 74. We got no wins in that car. It wasn't until we went to Morgan Shepherd's team that we got our first win.
The 31 car.
And it got picked up and subsequently dropped by RCR.
Okay,
Pain.
we're clear.
Would I star in a show like The Sweet Life of Kamikaze Games? What? I would love to be on TV. Are you kidding me? Yes, yes, I would. The answer is yes.
Clear.
What would I perform
Number 9.
if I had a set at the Clash? Like honestly, what would I play? I have like 3 good songs. Turn the car, please, and thank you. There we go. Beautiful.
Got one outside.
Any new work craziness? I already talked about it.
Car is still there.
I already talked about the most interesting work story of this week earlier, so scroll back. I can't tell it again and give the same justice. You have to listen to it the first time. Oh my god, this car sucks so much.
Passing low. 3 wide.
Can barely stay ahead of Kevin Grum.
Okay, we're clear.
Am I sponsors existing in the few races? I think we've got these sponsors all the way until, like, race 27.
Got one inside.
Like, maybe not that long, but like, well, yeah, we're coming up on that actually. Come to think of it, never mind. We might be coming up on a new sponsor. Because this is race 21 of the season, so yeah, I guess there's a good chance that we're getting new sponsors here pretty soon. Hopefully, it's another package car. Or Napa re-signs so I don't have to change teams mid-season. That would suck. Yes, I did see the tweet that Bernie Sanders made about Ken Squire. What a crossover. What an unexpected crossover that was. Holy fuck, I'm 23 seconds back. I'm 4 seconds behind Kurt Busch in 13th and like 7 seconds ahead of 15th. We're just on an island. An island of mediocrity. And I'm sure Dale Jr.'s the leader. No, he's not. Oh, shit. Dale Jr.'s losing points. If he blows up, we'd be in such great shape. Please. Oh, yeah, we've lost Kale. We have lost Kale since the last stream. We've lost a lot of drivers. We've lost Jill DeFerrin. We lost... who else? Tim Steele? We've lost a lot of drivers since the last stream. Yeah, Jill DeFerrin. 13th place. Someone must have just blown up. Because I just took 13th. Well, yeah. Where am I in points? I came into this race in 2nd place, 111 points behind Dale Jr. I'm pretty sure that I made that crossover happen. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I was thinking of doing like a Bernie Sanders action figure parody of that tweet, but the problem is that it was too sad. It was simply too sad. Like, Ken Squire was an icon and like one of my biggest inspirations, so... Yeah, the chase is right around the corner. We're gonna have a points reset, so don't forget, the Tony Raines series, we have the chase. It's not in the game, I have to do it by hand, but we do have the chase, so there are 2 championships on the line in this season. Okay, so we have to pit soon. That's why I took 13. So it's a lot less exciting than I thought it was. I thought people were blowing up, but as it turns out, they're just pitting. Yeah, I'm happy with this tire pressure adjustment that I did. Yeah, and then Brett Griffin fucking went into his reply. Like the actual airhead that he is. Like, fuck off, Brett. Brett Griffin is such an idiot. But he's like the not fun. He's like the Dave Moody kind of stupid. You know, the kind that's like, you know, you can't really laugh at. You just have to sit back and like, were you dropped on your head as an infant? Fuck. Oh yeah, it's the halfway point. Hey! Halfway! From Indianapolis. I haven't died yet. Hey! That's pretty impressive. Oh, fucking shouldn't have said a fucking word. Yes, Hell Kitty is exactly correct. Like, I could not agree more with that statement. Okay, let's see if I can make it one more lap on fuel. I never prank called Dave Moody, sadly. Although that does sound like a great time.
Save your tires.
Save your breath.
Inside. You're clear.
Just look at it not turn. You have to get out of the gas and center of the corner, otherwise it fucking body slams the wall going 155. 10 miles an hour slower. Anyway, thoughts on Matt Pat retiring. I mean, I never really cared for the Game Theorist channel.
Clear all around.
So, I mean, but like, he was a YouTube icon. So like, there's a lot of YouTube icons just leaving. And like, that concerns me deeply. What are they planning? What are they planning? Is YouTube finally about to die? What are they planning? Like, they aren't all leaving at the same time, like at the start of a year, for no reason, right? Like, there has to be a reason. That, like, now is when they've decided to leave. And all at the same time. Like, something's going on. Maybe they all got signed to, like, some TV studio or something. It's probably something boring like that. It's probably not a new platform or anything interesting, no. It's probably that bullshit. I'm gonna take out another half round. Hopefully that doesn't result in my imminent death, but you never know. Thoughts on Sniper Wolf? I have never even watched a Sniper Wolf video. But I know the Sniper Wolf is a bit of a piece of shit, so... yeah. Yeah, the more people that retire, the more people will have no choice but to watch my videos. It's all part of the plan. Maybe I'll actually start getting recommended. Wouldn't that be something? I think the only person that gets notifications for my videos is me. I'm pretty sure. Anyway. Okay, let's see if that improves the drivability of this car. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, cars turning a lot more now, but hopefully that doesn't result in my death. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that speed. Look at that speed. Hell yeah. Anyway. KG becomes a global phenomenon in 2029. 14 years after starting my channel, I finally get I finally get traction. Any good buffets in North Dakota? There's a Golden Corral in Bismarck. There's the Pizza Ranch. That's a great buffet. Hell yeah, dude. I do appreciate everyone saying that they get notifications though. Like, at least there's some people. At least some people out there on the internet are getting notifications. And I'm glad to see that. I am glad to see that. Better late than never, no kidding. Oh, the speed. Okay, so as it turns out, this was the adjustment that I needed to make. Was an extra half round of wedge. Because now we're flying. And, like, actually doing good, so that's good. You went to an all-you-can-eat buffet and spent $16. See, that's a great idea, honestly. That is, like, the college student way right there, is to, like, you know, go to an all-you-can-eat buffet, spend a little bit of money on that, and then eat as much as you can in one day, and then just ration for the rest of the week. I feel like that makes a lot of sense. What is the likelihood of getting lapped in this race? Well, I am lapped currently. It's probably lower now that I took this wedge out, so I'm going a bit faster. But I'd say there's probably a good chance that we do get lapped in this race because the car is so unbelievably slow and hates turning. Yes. Remember when Matt DiBenedetto had the Pizza Ranch sponsorship? I remember going to Pizza Ranch and seeing him on the fucking picture, and I was like, I can't pronounce this guy's name. He must be really good. He must be really good at his job. And that was back when I didn't hate Logano, so I saw Logano on the car, and I was like, all right. And then it was Kyle Busch, and I'm like, oh. Oh, my God, dude. Shit. The shit is shit. This shit is... Do I think Trevor Bayne should get another shot in cup? I mean, no. He did fine in his truck starts for Nice. I think that's a perfect place for Trevor Bayne. We need more good drivers in the truck series. Please. The series is just devoid of likable drivers. Devoid. We need more likable drivers in the truck series. Have I ever heard of April wine? Is that a beverage or a person? Is it a company? What is it? No, the answer is no, I have not, clearly. Red wine. Hey, how about that Josh Williams to Coley? That's a great pick. That's so much more interesting than anything else they could have done with that car. I'm so happy that Josh Williams is at Coley. I appreciate that Coley is trying to be a good team. They had Landon Castle for a season. They keep AJ Allmendinger employed, you know. They're trying to be a good team. And now they bring in Josh Williams. And after all the backlash that they got when it was leaked that Ty Dillon was going there, they literally dropped him. I think that's the official story at this point, is that Colleague saw the backlash from them hiring Ty Dillon, that they were like, actually, never mind, Lamau. I think that is the actual story. Which I find incredible. That's some funny shit, honestly. So, we're behind Rusty Wallace, and I was 7 seconds ahead of Rusty Wallace on the last run. So we've lost over 7 seconds on the previous run. That's, yeah. Ty Dillon has no business being in the sport of NASCAR. I guarantee you, goddamn to you, that Ty Dillon and Corbin Forrester are equal as far as talent is concerned.
Need some of that grip later.
If Corbin had had the opportunities that Ty Dillon has had, his career would look very similar.
Number 11 wants to get by you.
Near fucking identical. I am not kidding. That is an actual take that I'm willing to stand by. But we are closing in on Rusty, which is good. Biggest NASCAR leech in history. Well, I mean, it's obviously Kyle Busch. But, like, if you want to talk about, like, the guy that caused the most, like, ripple effect destruction in leeching, it would be Kevin Harvick. But obviously Kyle Busch is the worst.
Way to get ready, buddy. You're clear.
Like, that's just obvious. He is King Leech for a reason. Turn the car, please and thank you. Alright, never mind. The car doesn't turn anymore.
The 2 car has got a run on you.
Good lord.
Carlo.
We drove down Rusty Wallace, and now it won't turn.
Okay.
That's all I got was one pass before the car decided, nah, I'm done turning.
Number 2, it's up high.
Corbin will send an angry text about that. Yeah, honestly, comparing him to Ty Dillon is kind of an offensive thing. I'm sorry. I apologize. Personally. That would be the first time that he's texted me in over a year and be like, hey, yo, what the fuck you talking shit about me on your fucking stream? I thought we were friends. I thought we had something special. Talking mad shit. Yeah. I'm sorry.
We're clear.
I'm not kidding, though. He would have won in the Truck Series had he had a good truck. But it's not difficult to win in the Truck Series, especially if you're in the best car in the field at Gateway or Pocono. Basically guaranteed wins. Pain. Anyway. Oh my goodness. Okay, looks like we're passing the 9. I wasn't planning on passing the 9 in this turn, but hey. I'll take it. Another half round out. No. That's dangerous. We're already at negative 1.5. That is a bit dangerous.
Number 4, up high. Take it easy.
Slap Shoes made a video over a year ago about Harvick causing the downfall of the Xfinity Series. Oh yeah? Well, I've been talking about it since like 2015, so don't want to hear it.
You're clear.
Don't want to fucking hear it. But it is cool to hate NASCAR now, so hey. At least someone's getting views.
Clear all around.
It's cool to hate leeching and the chase. So now it's safe for these bigger channels to start making videos about it. And get a ton of fucking views off of them. Good for them, though. Good for them. Is Nostradamus coming back? No, I've still not really recovered from the last couple of Nostradamus prediction videos. See, the thing is what I do is make a Mad Lib out of a Wikipedia page for a race, and then races stopped having long, drawn out like summaries on Wikipedia after like 2018. So there's no, it would just be the same Mad Lib every single year.
The 41 car is outside. You're clear.
Hell yeah. Ty Gibbs is the best. I love my son. I love my son! Shout out to Ty Gibbs. Shout out to Casey running the Muppets car.
Looking
in like probably 29.
The 41 car is outside.
Pizza time. Oh, that's my other phone, sorry. I'm not used to hearing pizza time. Pizza time used to be the sound for every notification, but ever since moving to iPhone, it's only for text now. Ah! Ooh, are we gonna get to Fittipaldi? Yeah, we are. Oh, yeah, we are. Except I got out of gas so much that he just drove into the corner further.
He's still there.
Yeah, driving this track sucks. I hate this track. I despise this track. I despise this track. Bam. Bam, bam. Bam. You don't know what it's like. Anyway, we made it to lap 99 without running out of stuff to talk about. I mean, it's been a month since the last stream, so... What else do we want to talk about, chat? It's actually your favorite oval. How? It's boring! Nothing happens at Indianapolis! The only time that Indianapolis was good on the oval in the last 10 fucking attempts was 2017 when the two fastest cars wrecked out and it was a shit show afterwards! This track is boring! Has Casey won a single race in this career mode? He's won 3 times in this career mode, I will have you know. He's won at Martinsville, I think. I know he's won at Daytona. I don't remember what other race he won, but he has 3 career wins in this playthrough, so... It might have been Indianapolis that he won. I don't know. Since 1993, you're not wrong. I mean, maybe attending a race here wouldn't be too bad. I know I enjoyed attending a race here. But it was the road course version, and McDowell dabbed on Chase Elliott. It doesn't get much better than that. What's going to happen this year is it's just going to be a boring race where no one passes anyone, and it's probably going to be a fucking Hendrick car winning. It's probably going to be fucking Larson winning. That's my official prediction, is that Larson wins this race in 2024. And people are going to say that it's like some sort of fucking accomplishment. When it's just, oh, you got the best car in the field. What a fucking surprise. You won at a pure equipment track with the best car in the field. Wow. Coming at you like a dark horse. Yeah, JC keeps telling me that Ford's gonna be really good this year. They're gonna be really good this year, Comic-Con. Do you see the car design? Bernie Sanders and JC both have been telling me all off-season that Ford's gonna be amazing, and I just don't see it. I just don't see it. Casey! See, once you join the KG memberships, you too can have access to a Casey emoji. Who wouldn't want access to a Casey emoji? Honestly. Who would? Oh, we are turning the car, and it is not going to hit the wall. Very cool. I'm just waiting for Stuart Haas to tank as hard as possible, and for Stuart to sell his share of the team to Kevin Harvick, and then KHI comes back into existence. And it can still be KHI, it can be Kevin Haas Incorporated. It would probably end up being like Harvick Haas Incorporated. HHI. Oh, it could be H2I. Oh, I like that. H2I. That's a great team acronym. Hold on. Actually, never mind. I actually want this now that I've thought about it. H2I. That sounds... That's a fucking good acronym. That's some, like, late 80s type shit. I love it. I love it. When is Bernie gonna stay at the hotel when he's campaigning? Campaigning in the middle of North Dakota for Biden. Imagine. Imagine. Joe Biden giving a speech in North Dakota. I'd fucking respect him for trying, but like, I'd still heckle the shit out of him. Hunter Haas Hemsley, there we go. Harvick Haas headquarters. Time to play the game. Anyway. Well, I think everyone reads it as 23XI, so... yeah. I know I call it that. Oh, that was a scary moment right there. It probably didn't look like it, but that was a very scary moment right there. I've, like, not even looked at the screen for the majority of this race. I've been looking at the chat the entire time, and somehow have not died yet. I find that particularly impressive. Particularly impressive. Yeah, Dale's coming, or whoever the leader is coming. We're definitely going to get lapped before this race is over. Which wouldn't be bad, because we're kind of tight on fuel, so... I'm not entirely opposed to it. I'd be alright. Be alright with it. Burn it. Burn it, burn it. Burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it. Burn it, burn it, burn it. Will Bubba Wallace win multiple races this year? I mean, I didn't really see the progression. I mean, they go to Kansas twice every year, so you know what? There's always a chance. He was really good at Texas too, wasn't he? He is trending in the right direction, like, you know, culturally. But like on paper, he didn't really have much of a better season in 2023 than he did in 2022, so... I mean, I'd say, well, you know what? He's always good at plate tracks. He's always good in the Daytona 500. You never fucking know. This could be the year. This could be the year that he wins the Daytona 500. That'd be funny. That'd be funny. He'd be the best Daytona 500 winner, like, in the last 3 years. By one win. No, Stenhouse has 3 wins. Never mind. He'd be tied with Stenhouse. Or does Wallace's wins mean more because he won at Kansas, which, like, you actually have to, like, you know, be good at, I guess. Like, not, like, plate track. You know what I'm trying to say. I want Harrison Burton to win the Daytona 500 personally. I think that would be a fucking funny meme if he got the 100th Woodbros win at Daytona of all places. And then he just goes on to be amazing, just like the second best Penske car behind Blaney. Oh, that'd be great. Oh, a deep playoff run for Harrison Burton would be the funniest shit. I am here for that. They finally option him into the actual team. Shove Cindric into the 21 and let that team just rot. That sounds good to me. That sounds good to me. I would be okay with that set of circumstances. Yeah, Wood Brothers still are sitting at 99 wins. They've been sitting at 99 wins since 2017 Pocono. Watch be someone like Justin Haley starting Rick Ware Racing Supremacy. No. No, anything but that.
Take it easy on those tires.
Has he announced if he's in the 15 or the 51 yet? Like, you'd think they'd put him in the 51 because that's been the lead Rick Ware number this entire time. But, like, all the sources I've been, like, listening to are saying he's in the 15. That'd be kind of depressing, honestly. I would have wished it would have been someone more interesting, like B.J. McLeod in a Rick Ware car. Spencer Boyd! Spencer Boyd getting the first Rick Ware Racing win in the Cup Series. Now that would be a fucking NASCAR moment. Did you see that he's starting his own team? Oh, what a goddamn disaster that's gonna be. Oh, what a nightmare. I can't imagine having to work on that shit. I don't want to talk too much shit though, because, you know, you never know. You never know. Freedom Racing, or whatever the fuck it's called, could turn into the next Furniture Row. Which would I consider the best video games for NASCAR in the 2010s? I never liked playing the Eutechnics games. I never liked the driving model. The graphics are okay, but like, I've never cared for the heavy fucking cars. I like the maneuverability of the ones in this game. But like, that's the problem, is that the Heat games aren't that much better. Like, the Heat games, the cars are just on, like, tracks. And, like, it's the same problem for both games, really. Is that the cars are on tracks, and if you bump into someone in a Heat game, you just bounce off them like it's a fucking rubber band. Like, I think I had the most fun playing Heat 2. Honestly. I think the most fun that I had in the Heat franchise was Heat 2. And even then, it really wasn't that great. Playing this game, trying to pass Sadler, but he's not for position, so it kind of sucks.
38 arms coming up quick. Clear.
Yeah, that's what happens. I had to overdrive the corner so I could clear him. And that resulted in me not being able to make the turn, so guess what? He's still in front of me. This game sucks, and this track sucks. Mostly the track. But the game does suck. Will I play the new NASCAR game in 2025?
38 arms.
If it comes out on PS4, maybe. Knowing how it goes, though, it'll be a next-gen exclusive. And, like, not even justified exclusive. I'm gonna have to buy a PS5 if I want to play GTA 6 2 years from now. Who knows if we'll even be alive 2 years from now. But, like, knowing how it goes, like, honestly, the Heat games, you probably could have played them on PS3. Like, there was no reason for them to be exclusive. You probably could have played those games on PS3. They may have even performed better, honestly. Thoughts on SRX Racing ending A? Weak. Wait, what? Ending A. Oh my goodness gracious! Everyone is chatting. I think I already talked about SRX. It sucks, but I'm not surprised. NASCAR's on the way out too, by the way. What would my reaction have been if Gregson had taken out Gibbs at Phoenix in 2022? Well, I wouldn't need to have a reaction because we all know that he's all talk. We know that he is all talk and can never rise when the situation matters. He has always been a cuck bitch. Oh, we're 13th. Pit cycles began, it looks like. It does appear that the pit cycle is starting. Will I ever attend a WWE SmackDown show in North Dakota? I mean, do they even do Raws or SmackDowns up here anymore? There was they did one in Bismarck back in SmackDown versus Raw 2010. So they did come up here at one point to film the actual shows. I've only ever seen house shows around here though, which are okay, but like, you know, they're not an actual fucking show. Do I think All Talk will do worse than Danica? Yes, I do. I'm gonna keep track, by the way. Danica has 6 career top 10. Like, that's a statistic if you want to think about it. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see who does better. Harvick's the leader. Yay. It looks like Gordon's second, so I can't even block Harvick and hope that second place wins. Can I make it on one more stop? If I can not pit until lap 123, we can make it on one more stop. But it doesn't look like I'm going to make it that far. I think if I can stay out until lap 1... Actually, now that I've been lapped, we're going to have to do one less lap. So 121, we should be able to make it. Well, that's 5 laps from now. That's a while. That is a while. That is a while if I've ever seen one.
You're running on fumes, buddy.
Shut up, crew chief. Yeah, the car is absolute garbage by now. Like, it's not doing anything that I want it to. Yeah, they did discontinue the Chipotle melt, but I did have the flatbread chicken fajita thing, and it was okay. It wasn't the same. It's not nearly the same. It will never be the same. And just, it was on flatbread, so it tastes really weird. It doesn't taste like a taco. It feels like it tastes like a sandwich. It's really weird. Thoughts on Ryan Truex winning the Dover Xfinity race? Ryan Truex is great, but unfortunately, being a good driver doesn't get you anything these days.
The tire's in good shape to be fast, buddy.
That's my thoughts on that. No wonder Corbin doesn't have a career anymore. I will never let go, by the way. The new NASCAR game will be on the Switch, so I might be good. I don't know if that really means anything. There may just be... At some point that Sony might just say, hey yo, we're done developing PS4 games. It might happen. I don't know, like, do we think the PlayStation 6 is gonna happen? Do we think? Do we think the PlayStation 6 is gonna happen? Like, at some point, like, we just have to kind of, like, we kind of have to reach, like, the limit of, like, how much people are willing to pay for, like, minor hardware increases. Like, the difference between a PS1 and a PS2 is so massive. It's night and day. And then the difference between a PS2 and a PS3, also night and day. Difference between a PS3 and a PS4, there's not much of a difference between the two. But then you get to the PS4 and the PS5 and it's like, what? There's a couple more pixels? What's the difference? What's the difference between the two systems? Like, what would the point of making a PS6 even be? Could you fucking please stop, by the way? Did I like NASCAR 08 on PS3? No! Yes, Corbin arguing with the fan on Twitter when I was live streaming, that was a great moment. Great moment. No, not that one. That was the video that I posted called Corbin Forrester Did Nothing Wrong, which is still true to this day. PS2 didn't stop getting games until 2013. Yeah, fucking FIFA. That was it. That was all they were making, right? They didn't even make anything else. It was just fucking FIFA over and over. I don't even think... What was the last Madden game? Wasn't the last Madden game on PS2 10? Madden 10? I still give it a 10. We need a Corbin defense video. I've made a few over the years, but I don't really want to make one just like... Because there's no evidence. There's no evidence. Like, how can I make a video about stuff that doesn't exist? What should I talk about? It'll be 5 seconds long. The video will be 5 seconds long. What do you want me to say? What I have wanted to do from the beginning was get Corbin on the channel and in his own words discuss what happened, what's left out, what, you know, impacts the bullshit had on his personal life. I know that there were people in his personal fucking life, his family members were getting contacted over this shit. Over something that wasn't even real. His family members were getting contacted. Like, it was a full-on harassment campaign. Like, like, these are the same people that want to fucking bitch about how, like, fucking everyone is like, oh, we can't have Elon Musk take over Twitter because it's gonna be just filled with hate speech. Meanwhile, they're fucking literally tormenting a random fucking person's family. It's like, what do you want me to say? He did nothing wrong. The allegations were false. He lost all of his sponsors and had to retire from racing. What do you want me to say? Lies cost him his career. What else do you want me to say? Thanks for the $4.99. Best NASCAR YouTuber, keep up the good work. Thank you, OG Gamer 05. I wouldn't describe myself as a NASCAR YouTuber anymore, but maybe we will after this year. But thank you! I don't know what the 3 is. I'm not sure what the 3... Oh, that's their 3rd super chat. Thank you for that $4.99. It is appreciated. Yeah, and look at everyone else. Could you fucking not? Cool. No longer friends with Waltrip. And look at the people who have actually had actual bad things that they have done over the course of... Could you please fucking stop? Is it really that much to ask for to just drive the fucking car in a straight line? Cool. We're a lap down and the car is on worse tires. But thankfully the race is almost fucking over, so we don't have to fucking worry too much about this. This helps us out on fuel, even though I didn't need the help on fuel, but it fucks us over on fucking everything else. Look at the people who have actually done bad things, like Larson and Altalk. They are all at the best positions that they've been in their entire careers, even though they have demonstrably done things that are 100 times worse than was even alleged against Corbin. So there you go. Fuck off. That's the entire screed. Now we get to fucking deal with Mark Martin and his fucking -58 fucking annoying goddamn crew chief act. Is Benson on the lead lap? Because if he is, we're not going to get sponsor money. I know it's lap 126, and I haven't brought it up yet, but if fucking I finish behind Johnny Benson, and he is of course on the lead, on the same lap as me. If I finish behind Johnny Benson, I don't get that sponsor money. So we need to pass him, basically. Could you fucking not block me off the track, bitch? You dumb whore. You dumb sack of shit motherfucking ass bitch. Oh my god, Johnny, move! Three months ago, you finally got all the Madden cards in Madden 2001. Holy shit, have you been trying ever since the game came out? Jesus, I can't imagine. I thought trying to get all the medallions in NASCAR 08 was a waste of my life, but holy fuck, all the Madden cards, good lord. That's painful. That is, that's quite something. That is quite something. I'm impressed by that. That's more impressive than the series, honestly. It's more impressive than the Tony Raines series as a, you know, unit. Craven, can you not block me off the track? Thank you. Lego Marvel Superheroes was released on PS2 in 2013. Wow. Really? That's interesting. Could you fucking stop? Oh, cool. We're doing the exact same thing. Yep, we're dead. Cool. So, that was 2 hours of my life I'm never getting back. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Alright. So that is indeed 2 hours of my life I'm never getting back. Who could have seen this coming?
What an exciting finish.
Yeah, these NASCAR Winston Cup races can be hundreds of laps, yet when all is said and done, sometimes there's just a few tenths or even less separating the leaders. That was incredible.
The Napa car would like to have finished a lot better, I'm sure.
He stayed in the fight all race long. Things just never quite went his way.
Until next time, everybody, this is Joe Moore along with Barney Hall saying thank you for joining us for today's NASCAR Winston Cup race.
This track fucking sucks. So, that's no sponsor money, because we did not beat Johnny Benson. And your winner, kissing the bricks, is Ricky Rudd. How about that? Of course, Dale Jr. finishes 7th. So, there you have it. That's basically the championship over, by the way, because we're going to get 46 points versus 155 points. Yep. Pretty much. So that's the championship over. The next race is at an actual real fucking racetrack. Oh, would you look at that? We're 211. I lost exactly 100. Lost exactly 100 points. And that's it. That's it. That's the end of the championship. I don't want to restart. I fucking hate this track. I don't want to do another goddamn race at this fucking shithole. Yeah, we were gonna lose points either way. We were gonna lose around 50 points in this race, regardless of how this went, so... Only 100... Yeah, that's the end of the channel, don't forget. Yeah, fucking rage quit the fucking channel. It's the end of this fucking race. Still have a mathematical shot, yeah. As Dale Jr. finishes 2nd in every single fucking race that I go to. Every race that I win, Dale Jr. will finish 2nd, and I will gain 10 points. I don't want to do this shit goddamn bag race again. This sucks. This is awful. What's the next fucking race look like? We've got a fresh chassis. We've got a fresh engine. We've got a fresh body. That's a car rating of 78. Great number. This will be a good race. We'll probably win this race. And Dale Jr. will finish 2nd and will gain 10 points. Anyway, I want to win the championship this season, but I don't want to do this shit goddamn bag fucking race again. I fucking hate this track. I fucking hate playing this game. This was the only way that this race was going to end. Yeah, and I won't be reading comments at the cleanse, so that sucks. I won't even have the chat open for that. I don't want to do this goddamn fucking race again. I fucking hate Indianapolis so much. It's so fucking bad. Oh, wow, what an overhaul that is. Oh, we're currently doing something else. Oh, that's great. Cool. Oh, that engine's destroyed. Neat. Oh my fucking god, alright. Wasn't this the one I was turning into the short track engine? Yeah. Cool, so that's cool. Fuck this goddamn game. So, I guess we're repairing that for fucking 2 races. Dale Jr. will not blow up for the rest of the season. I guarantee it. And even if he did, where's everyone else at? I'm still 80 points behind bitch-ass Harvick. This game is awful. I'm not doing this fucking garbage again. I'm not doing this fucking garbage again. Fuck this shit. Okay, we're locking it in. So, I've locked in not winning the championship this season. So you know what that means? It's another season of Tony Raines. Another season of Tony Raines, everyone. You thought it is, and when you think it's all over, it's not over. Fuck this goddamn game. OG Gamer 05 gave me $4.99 for being the best NASCAR YouTuber. Yeah, clearly. JJ became a member. Thank you for being a member. Raisin Collie gave $4.20 with Travis Knoll has been a member for 13 months. Thank you for being a member for 13 months. Adam Peel has been a member for 23 months. Thank you for being a member for 23 months. Yoshi has been a member for 14 months. Thank you for being a member for 14 months. And that's all we got in this stream. No Alex Johanning sightings, sadly. I don't know when the next stream is going to be because I have no idea what my work schedule for next week is. So I guess we'll find out. Well, the next stream, we'll fucking find out. Until then, thanks for watching, I guess. Take it away, Bernie.
Hello, YouTube. My name is Bernie Sanders, and I want to personally thank you for tuning into tonight's stream on the Cover Coffee Games channel. But you all know why I'm here. Yes, that's right. I am once again asking for your financial support. As you are very well aware, there are no exterior sponsorships, including ones from the top 0.1%, on the Cover Coffee Games channel. All profits are made entirely from viewers such as yourself. In the chat of every video, which would be on this side of the screen, you can send super chats to Kamikaze Games should you please. Also, in the description of every video, there is a link to Streamlabs where you can send direct contributions to the Kamikaze Games channel without giving YouTube a cut. There's also other options, such as YouTube memberships, which give you many benefits, including, but not limited to, emojis that you can use once again in the chat on this side of the screen. But if that's not enough for you viewers, I understand in this growing and changing world, there may be other ways that you would like to contribute to the Kamikaze Games channel, and that is where I send you over to the Kamikaze Games Spring Store, which is also in the description of every video and has a page on the Kamikaze Games YouTube channel when you select the videos. So, at the Kamikaze Games Spring Store, you can find many amazing products, such as the normal stuff that you would find in a spring store, like the official Kamikaze Games t-shirt. Do you appreciate the graphic design of Kamikaze Games? Well, you can get yourself a shirt that shows your support for the channel. But I know that clothing is usually expensive, and there may be other ways that you would like to contribute to the channel. Well, on the Spring Store, there are many, many amazing products, such as this mug. Do you drink coffee? Do you drink anything? Do you drink water? You can drink water out of this Kamikaze Games mug. And if that's not enough, everyone has to go to sleep every night. You will spend 1/3 of your entire life in bed. Why don't you go to bed with Kamikaze Games? Do you want to sleep with Kamikaze Games? Well, now you can with the official Kamikaze Games pillow. Very good stuff. You can find all of these amazing products in the Kamikaze Games Spring Store in the description of every video. But if that's not enough, ladies and gentlemen in the audience, I have given you plenty of options to send your financial support to Kamikaze Games directly. But if none of this is something that you enjoy, if you don't wear clothing, if you don't drink coffee, if you don't sleep, I bet you listen to music. Did you know that Kamikaze Games is a recording artist with count them two, albums for sale on his eBay store? On the left, you see his original Gas Station CD. Admittedly, by Kamikaze Games himself, it's not a very good album, so, maybe not pick that one. But the one to the right is his follow-up album, Take Me Home. This one is better. It's, half the album is really good. And Kamikaze promises that in the future, he will eventually release an album that is good from start to finish. But for the most part, Take Me Home is good at least 50% of the time. All of these options are available to you, the viewer. Once again, thank you for tuning into today's stream, and we will see you in the next one. I have been Bernie Sanders, and I hope you have a good night. Thank you.